The time has come. Welcome back. Yes, to Bitch No Filter Season 3. We can't believe it either. And, every topic here, as usual, is uncensored.
Yes.
So coming at you, we're going to go straight across from me. The hostess with the mostest. Who we got?
It's Mo. Fuck y'all, but welcome.
Oh, wow.
That's
Violence
different.
from the beginning.
And we chose chaos, right?
Okay. No, I think we already announced
I thought
that.
we gave up on that.
Go ahead. So let's go this way.
Okay.
It's Gabby, y'all.
It's your girl, Melly Mel here.
And you got Chrissy D on the mic. But we have with us a very, very, very special guest.
Spiciest.
Very excited for this. We got the guy himself from Conversations with Zoe. We got Zoe sitting right next to me.
Ooh.
How you guys doing? Thank
We're
you for having me. Appreciate you. I'll give you a little ow. I enjoy the show. How's everybody doing?
We're doing good. We're so
Yeah.
excited to have you. I'm just going to start reading off your accolades here because it's all pretty exciting.
Let the people know.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the reason why we give a shit.
Yeah.
It's very rare
That we allow
anybody
people.
the podcast.
Very hard critics.
But we have with us the president and founder of Slice of Excellence,
Yes, I love
former professional baseball player. I wanted to ask you about that. I'm asking you.
We're going to chop it up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Born in South Bronx.
Oh,
Leader, educator, educator, coach, mentor. And then I want to understand, what is this we're all healing from something about?
Man, so the pandemic really showed me a lot, about myself and about, my peers. My friend died last March,
All right.
right? That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Okay.
And talking to my friends, death has kind of been normalized.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
And it's crazy. All of our favorite movies, maybe not, but Paid in Full, said,
Right.
niggas die every day, B.
Right, yeah.
You take that and you run with it, and that shit becomes normal as fuck.
Just wait
you know
till
what
you
I'm
start
saying?
cracking jokes on this bitch.
So it's one of those things where I was like, we all healing from something. I feel like we all have our own journey, we all have our own purpose, and I feel like what happened during quarantine is everybody was working on the exterior, not the interior.
Absolutely.
So it's that's what I'm trying to do. I got an episode called Therapy is Gangster, where I encourage people
Wait,
to
where
go
was it that one?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I shot that one in DR. And, just promoting little things we as a culture, we promote a lot of negativity, a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? My man's the other day, he posted somebody that's a deadbeat father. You know what I'm saying? So, why are you posting this nigga? He's a bum. You know what I'm saying?
And he posted in praise?
Nah, yeah. He was like, yeah, so much life, so much whatever. And I was like, why are you posting this, bro? He got 7 kids he don't take care of.
7?
You know what I'm saying?
The man who posted it?
Yeah.
7?
I ain't gonna lie,
the
I'm being
man
a
who
little
posted it or
vague.
the
I ain't gonna say he
posting?
posted it,
The
but the
posting?
nigga he posted is actually my uncle. And he's a bum, too.
Oh,
So I won't say he posted it.
Yeah, I think it's a bum, but that's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna throw it out there because
But,
it's
I mean, you
it's what
said
the
it,
content
bro.
is. I'm gonna just throw it out there.
This is an emotional roller
You know what I'm
coaster.
saying? Yeah, I'm saying we're gonna get to
But
it.
I mean, put him on the table.
For me, it's just
Listen.
we separate certain things, and we just all right, he's a rapper, but he's not all these other things. And it's bro, you support sucker shit, that make you a sucker too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Talk about it.
I
I'm
just
not here
really
for
feel
it.
like
Have a
this
conversation
energy
with
is
Zoe.
so it's so bitch no filter, and I'm loving it.
I'm not here for the bullshit no more.
All right.
And as you get older, you start to see most OGs on the block ain't solid. You know what I'm saying?
They not on the
You
block
see-
no more. They not on the block. They in
You see
jail.
all this Rico thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't stand tall. They rat on each other.
They sure do, because they doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm
Thugga,
speaking
thugga.
all
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So these are all things that you don't have to do wrong to do right. You can do right and stay right.
Okay, now.
You got some,
And that was a
well-liners.
So you feel like
wait,
this
hold bars,
really,
hold bars.
this
Still
really
got a
like, oh, I was saying you feel like this really came to the forefront during the pandemic. So now everybody needs to heal from that.
I mean, everybody got to heal from something, whatever that may be, whatever it is that everybody got, a couple demons or whatever it is that
Ooh,
their
I am the
insecurities
demon.
are. So, so whatever it is on your side that you got to heal from that shit.
Well,
Valid.
on that note,
Yeah.
it's Wednesday, bitch. You
Wednesday.
made it.
You made it.
Made it.
You made it.
Fact.
And on Wednesdays, we tell it like it is. I see.
Apparently.
Straight off the dome. That's cool. Well, our thirst trap. Let's go ahead and start that, our regular thing.
Yeah.
Thirst trap of the night. We got a little Cardi over here.
Yeah.
I can't remember which flavors these are of Snapple, but obviously
One's raspberry, one's peach, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, I got it
yeah.
right here. Hold on.
I was gonna say it's in your hand.
Hold on. All right, we got raspberry
And a peach, yeah.
and a peach. You got a
Okay,
peach,
word,
yeah.
word. So yeah, that's our thirst
Yeah.
trap. We're keeping it a little
If
simple, a
y'all
little
trying
basic.
to, we'll show this if you sponsor them. That's the way it goes now.
Right.
We're throwing that out there. We'll show you.
Great.
Wait, is that? Yeah, that's Snapple. Don't sponsor us unless you're going back to glass bottles.
On God.
Because that's when it tastes the
it
good.
was.
Okay, that's
God.
fair.
But
Yeah.
old recipe too. Don't just put the
Yeah,
new
yeah,
shit in
no,
the
yeah,
bottle,
yeah.
'cause
I want
the
the
recipe
real
is
shit.
not
Old
the same.
shit.
Fact.
OG shit.
All right. Well, I think it's a good time for our hotel lobby check-in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No time like the present.
Right.
Let's start with Mo again. How have you been? Tell us what you've been up to since we last met.
I don't remember, but from what I remember, we went to some parties. It was kind of whack, but it was cool though.
It was good to be with each other.
Yes, that's the
That's so
positive
good.
part.
It is a little gay, but it's cool.
And I mean, live update. Where was Zoe?
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's been
All right.
close for a minute.
Gab, what about you? What you been up to?
I did say I was gonna save this, but we went out together. It's been nice. Been doing a little job hunting, and then it's just like been stressing
know
me
that.
out.
Me neither.
Just for a part time,
Okay.
like weekend part
Still,
time.
yeah.
Just something, and then so like I've been a little stressed recently, so I decided to break my nigga in half.
You broke him in
I
half.
broke him in half.
Was he a L
It was
or a K?
payback. It was payback. He was a right angle triangle.
Wow.
Broke his ass right angle.
Acute? Like,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
it's not that isosceles.
Yeah.
You know, like, he's not that tall, but he's the perfect me, so
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
perfectly in half. It was like a Kit Kat, just one
Danny,
time.
are you okay?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he's okay. What the fuck?
That's why he won't let you leave the house.
Yeah, that's why he won't let
That's
me leave the
wonderful.
house.
Okay,
for
Melissa,
you.
did you break anyone?
I got broken
Okay.
on a
Okay.
beach.
On a beach?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I
on,
did. It was
sandwich.
great.
What beach you was at?
Called out of work.
The one. Yeah. I wake my own schedule, so I don't call it work.
Yep.
What a nigga wants to do. The Coney Island Beach.
Okay.
But like it's further all the
In
way
the
down.
cut?
Yeah.
Cut?
Almost Bergen.
Yeah.
It was like sunset, or it was like the moves. Like, what time of day was it?
Oh, it was night.
It was
Like the
night-night.
moon
Night
was out.
beach?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
moon was out looking down, the nigga down there, the moon up there. Like it
We
was
see
great.
each other.
Right.
To you and your pussy.
Right. I was so proud for both of us. It was a great moment.
It's really fun.
I was
Literal
like,
sex on the beach.
I was like, this. I was like at the moon. Like I would just look at the moon. Like this is why people do it. I was
Yeah.
just like, hey moon, hey girl,
Do you
like
feel revitalized because like the moon was on?
a little bit, and like
She charged your pussy.
yeah, like it
It's
felt
like
really
a Tesla
great.
type shit, right? Yeah, like
Exactly.
like solar energy, like yeah.
You
It's solar
literally
power.
have
Yeah.
like portable moon water now.
Word.
I
Yeah.
have portable
You have
moon
portable
water.
moon water now.
That's
Yeah.
gross. But I do.
It is a little bit, but like I love it though.
nasty.
I love it though.
That's a little.
I just gotta ask though, he was on your roster, or that's like your main nigga?
Main nigga.
Let's go X.
Yes, let's so ask.
Oh,
Tell us the status of this man.
he's
Top 3? 5?
he's on the
100.
roster.
He on the roster?
12.
He's on the roster.
He on starting 5?
I never like to give a
My
nigga
nigga
that
coming
much
off the
clout.
bench.
I never like to give a nigga that
That
much
nigga coming
clout.
off the
But
bench.
He on the team.
he on the team. You know what I'm
He got a
saying? You know?
jersey.
He's
He got
like
a
one of
jersey.
like
Player, you
if I'm
remember
playing a
that.
game, if I'm playing a game, like I might be like, all right, if I'm starting the 2K,
Why
Yeah.
you?
like I'm
why
at
you
least
do
I'm
Yeah,
a,
what is this? What is this
Hold on.
reference?
Hold on. All right.
you know.
Is he on the main team, or he is a practice player?
She don't know what that means.
Is he on the bench?
That's pretty clear.
Right,
Like,
right,
yeah, like you know,
no,
that is like
what you're
he can only come to practice.
I
Nigga can't
I
play the
used to play
game.
2K back in the day.
I don't understand why you keep.
Why you keep saying 2K?
That's the
Because
only
that's the
reference I
nigga
got.
game.
Yeah.
What else you want?
The nigga game.
The nigga game.
The nigga game. 2K.
It never changes. Never
Oh, yeah,
3K.
I would pick him as a starting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, he's in the rotation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What position does he play?
Oh yeah. Tell us.
Oh.
Since you know sports.
The half running back.
Excuse me.
What?
What is a half?
Defensive.
They do the
Right?
they do the thing.
Defensive.
They do the
Saying word.
No,
It's a position.
the dribbler.
She said half. Okay, the dribbler. Okay.
Chris,
me out.
how has your week been since we last saw you?
My week's been cool. I'm kind of having a weird time adjusting to life still, since like John's been gone, getting back into
right.
the whole. My husband's on tour right now.
Okay. Oh, you Mary?
I'm married.
Okay, yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
just wifey. She's a wife.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a wife.
Yeah.
But he's been on tour, having a hard time adjusting to just like the difference of the house. It's a different flow.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm not like exercising like I normally do. I'm eating like shit. I'm just
Yeah.
like, it's just
It's not a practice.
time to get back into it,
Yeah.
And then also it's like trying to balance friends and other niggas and all that stuff. It's just a lot. It's like it's overwhelming for me, honestly. But I'm good.
You got an open marriage?
I do. Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say that. 'Cause he's like other niggas. Like you said, I'm a wife. And then I get
Other
other
niggas,
niggas.
yeah,
So I'm like,
same.
okay, like here we are.
one sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're polyamorous.
Yeah, this is great. I was just talking to my niggas about this.
Yeah,
it's good.
Niggas love the idea of polyamory.
Yeah, but niggas ain't built for it.
Can I handle it?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
built
Once they
for
get
it.
into
I'm
it.
built for it, yeah. But I ain't gonna tell the story. He gonna come in here one day, but he got caught in a little situation the other day. But not everybody knows, like, not everybody knows they know he's
Out here?
out here, but like they don't know about each other and shit like that openly.
Oh, so it's a
Feel me?
secret.
So,
So he's just cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not polyamory. He's cheating.
That's niggas' version of polyamory.
It's crazy because his shorty, right? He's on some Jodeci shit. Know what I'm saying? From Baby Boy. Jody. He's on some Jody shit. He's on some Jody shit, right?
A liar.
And so he got her whipped. You know what I'm saying? Right? So this nigga knocked out, right? With the next chick in the crib, right?
Oh my God.
So she talking about he got her to work and all that. So she banging on a nigga door, right? He come out, but like God bless her soul that she ain't walk in that room. She just like literally stood like in front of the door. He was already dressed and shit, so he walked out with her. And he walked back in the room and is like, listen, if you know what's good for you, don't say nothing, all right? He covered up and whatever.
heard me, nigga?
He walked back out. He walked back out and took shorty to work.
Hide a bitch.
Know what I'm saying? Did his thing,
rolled under
came back,
carpet.
drove the
Rolled
other
under the
shorty
carpet.
home, all that. Like, I was like, damn, bro, like your heart must have been rushing like crazy.
Nah,
Yeah,
it
so
was
that's
in
not,
her
while that is non-monogamy,
That's
while that's
cheating.
technically non-monogamy, because you're
Cheating.
not being monogamous.
Yeah.
Literally in
Right.
just the,
Yeah.
the most simple version of it. What we really like to call that is fuck shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah,
He's a
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Nonsense.
yeah,
He's a fuck
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
He's a fuck
Polyamory
nigga,
at
and that's
all.
fuck shit. I don't know if that's your man's. I mean, it's
He
it can all be
my
true.
man, but he keep like for me. I live with my girl. I have a beautiful son named Hendrix. So I'm on family time. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
I too, mom.
And
Yeah.
did you coach him in the right direction? Tell him he was
family.
wrong.
I usually do a guys like I go out with some single guys sometimes, but like y'all could be on your time. You know what I'm saying? Like don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Or I just go out with other. I hang out with other fathers too. Like you know what I'm
That's
saying?
good.
So that's what I
Daddy
try to do. I try to
daycare.
like
Yeah, it's just
uplift
literally
each
Like
other.
a baby
You know what I'm
strapped to the
saying?
front of y'all.
Little baby.
Like, yeah, me and Hendrix was at a bar on Saturday. He was chilling.
That's hilarious.
Bar?
How old is Hendrix? You said?
Hendrix is about to be 2.
Oh, cute.
I mean, that's gonna be my vibe. So I
Literally
say that,
same.
yeah.
And I'm gonna put the little baby headphones on the
coming
nigga.
everywhere with me.
Yeah, if I have a kid. But,
That too, but yeah.
Yeah, no,
I
my husband and I
babysit
are
y'all?
not on that level. Everything is open and communicative, and is a very important part of our life that nobody has to be thrown underneath a comforter. That just would ruin the vibe, I think. I think that would, probably not result in an orgasm if somebody has to be hidden under a TV.
Done.
Cover,
Acting
yeah.
like you 16 hiding from your mama.
Yeah, that's too much. So anyway, what about you? Give us your check-in. What have you been doing in the last couple of weeks? What have you been up to?
So this is great because my weekend was good. Wifey went and got her nails done Saturday.
Yeah,
Cute.
So,
Shout out to
Keep it
her.
real now.
yeah, so me and Hendrix was hanging out. We was chilling.
Okay.
Saturday and Sunday, I coach baseball, so I had a game with my kids.
Word.
Little League.
Yeah, literally they're 11, and
Oh, wow, they're big kids.
And wifey had a massage afterwards.
Oh.
So,
To her
weekend
right,
sounds
spa day.
yeah, so you had
Amazing.
spa day. So me and Hendrix chilling again.
Aw.
What we did Sunday? I feel like we was outside somewhere. We was chilling though.
Hendrix
But-
is such a nice name. I like
Yeah,
that.
thank
the nice
you.
name, yeah.
But I say that to say this, fellas, like, your baby moms or your girl is not your babysitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect her time. You feel me?
You came
I
in
feel
here
like
ready.
I feel like most men, right? This is their problem, right? If you gotta pick your kids up at 11, be there at 11, right? She be in a break. Most dads are weekend dads. You feel me? You only got a weekend. You only got a parent for a couple hours on the
I just
weekend,
speak
blood.
to my childhood.
Feel me? So
Triggered.
you gotta
Okay.
understand, right? She needs a break. Feel me? Human to human.
So when's your
She
next
needs a
seminar?
break. Right?
I got some
Right.
people to sign up.
right? So
Send some into you.
at the end of the day, right? You know, she's upset because you don't respect her time.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. She's not tight at you. You know, you providing, you buying Jordans and all this unnecessary shit, but you don't respect her time. So why is she gonna be happy with you, bro?
Right. At least
Know what
buy
I'm
me
saying?
Jordans.
So
Sure.
be on
I
time,
agree.
dog. Like, take your kids
Be
out,
early.
give her space. Think about it. You work over 7 hours, you get an hour break, right? Okay, then. So she need a break.
Need a 2-hour break.
That's a fact. She parent 5 days a week, so she need a day break.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Or
So-
two.
Or two. You know what I'm saying? So,
I have a question.
yeah, go ahead.
You're the woman you live with, your girlfriend.
My girlfriend, huh?
Yeah, that's the mother of your child. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay,
I was just
same
wondering.
person.
Yeah, just making sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you're not a weekend dad.
No, not at all. Full time. I had dinner with my
full-time
son right
dad.
before this.
Oh, what you have?
Yeah, we had cheeseburgers. I cook in my house too, so that's what we had today. Yeah.
You got a cousin,
A brother?
Yeah.
I mean, not for me.
I make lunch. My lunch. My girl go to work with lunch. I make every day.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Not just sent out for
Thanks.
lunch.
I love
Right.
You cut up in like stars and
How long
shit?
y'all been
Honduran.
together?
You're Honduran.
Yeah, huh?
How long y'all been together?
Since high school.
Why y'all not married?
Wow.
Cause I was a
May I
fuck
ask
nigga in
you?
high school.
How dare you do this to her? What's her name?
So you're not married yet.
We're not married
don't
yet.
step
We
on
had
herself.
a break.
You don't even know if she wanted
Yeah,
to be
I had a
married
break.
by herself.
We just got back together in 2018.
Okay, so you still proving yourself.
Nah, she's proving herself. At this.
Oh, I take it
That's
back.
on God. She gonna come on the podcast too, so we're gonna talk about it.
All right, girl, we
Yeah,
got your back.
Yeah. Nah,
We gonna
for
send the
sure.
audience like,
You know what I'm
bring
saying?
his ass.
No, so that journey is we started dating in 2010. We were in boarding school, so I went to different boarding
So
schools.
this is a 12-year relationship.
pretty much. You know, our
Math.
existence.
Y'all see
We
I did
we
that.
was together throughout college.
I just believe you. Yeah.
You know, I was a foul nigga in college. So like,
No,
Yeah, I
because
was an
Bronx and him was out.
Athlete.
The
Yeah, I
Bronx
was
and
out.
him was out.
I was on demon time before demon time.
Hey, you
demon
Dominican,
time.
right?
You know what I'm
That's
saying? I'm Honduran.
Yeah.
Yeah,
close
yeah, I'm
enough.
Honduran, yeah.
Yeah.
But the flow is Dominican because I play baseball, so
Yes.
it kind
That's what I
of
said.
comes off that way. Yeah. But
Wow.
you know,
got one
it was,
You got one.
They ain't know what.
Wow.
Yeah, I had my
You know
first
what?
kid out of 27.
Home run, nigga.
They ain't know.
That's I fuck with that. Yeah, but you know, it worked out. We made our way back together. You know, we went to couples therapy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all for couples therapy. Right.
Okay.
You
Couples
take
therapy
his
is
advice,
mad
y'all.
fun. That shit's gangster.
I know.
as fuck.
I'm in couples
'Cause-
therapy.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because they'd be like, Gabby, did you hear what
Somebody
he said?
totally
like, you gotta
disagree.
acknowledge what I said. She said, you heard the therapist, right?
It's always nice when you
Yeah.
have the therapist on your side because I'd be like, no, you heard that nigga, right? Like, I'm not.
Guys, I don't think
I'm
you're
not
supposed to be
bugging.
trying
Right.
to
No.
It's supposed to work.
Y'all not.
I'd be like, you heard that?
You're like,
You
this
heard
is
that.
so fun. I be dragging this.
I was having therapy the other night, and he was talking about because he's working on his relationship with his mother. Like they've really
Oh,
improved.
he got mommy issues?
Yeah, he do.
Me
for
too.
sure.
We gotta
No,
talk.
for sure.
We gotta
Yeah,
talk.
yeah, no.
All of us.
No,
Yeah,
you
for
can talk to
sure.
that nigga for real.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
can
can
like
talk.
make a
We
team.
can talk, yeah.
Not the team.
That's real shit. Yeah.
Got it all night, bitch.
Mommy issues is real. That's what breeds most fuck niggas too.
Yeah, no, for
Mommy
sure.
issues, real shit.
So like
both of them.
he's really been
Mom and
preparing the
dad.
relationship. So he's been treating me nicer because his mother is treating him nice.
That's a fact.
And
Yeah.
so we was talking to the therapist, and I was like,
pipeline.
Michelle, do you see the change in this nigga? I was like, you see all the stuff I've been saying for these past 2 years?
Wow.
Yeah.
This is why. And she's
Wow.
like, no, I see, I understand. I was like, thank you. Thank you.
Not the validation.
The way she probably drinks an entire bottle of wine when she's
Just
done
to
with
deal with
y'all.
y'all.
No, our therapist loves her. Shout out to Michelle. Like, she loves when we come on. She be hitting me up like, are y'all coming to therapy?
Because y'all give her drama for the like.
You pay her, but you know what you're saying.
No, yes, we pay her, but she honestly, because
She loves you.
I shouldn't say this. I'm not gonna say this part because she might hear this, but she be telling us some of the other shit that be going on. You know, like me and my girl be gossiping.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay, correct.
She don't drop no
It's like
names.
you have a good bond with her.
But
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
good
she's
bond,
really
yeah.
nice.
She gives you reference.
Yeah, but I win usually.
Just
couples
relatable.
therapy, for sure.
How it works.
I feel like that's
But
not
okay.
a goal.
It's not a game.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not a game.
I win.
Well, I think this is a great time to take a little commercial break. We'll come back and we're going to do some really, really, really fun things.
Ooh,
Yeah?
hope you're ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's take a little break.
Okay.
Pass me the Bacardi.
Pass you the hookah?
Close enough.
All right.
You need ice?
Hello.
Everybody want to get refreshed?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I think we're going to have time to play all of the cards, but I am
think
going to
we
time it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case.
You want to start a second time for just the cards so you see exactly how
No,
much that lasts?
I can lap it too.
That's the word.
Oh, you meant that. That's what you're
Yes.
saying. Okay.
I feel like also you moderated pretty good, so we'll get through it.
Okay.
How you feeling about the episode, Zoe?
I'm having a great time.
Good.
Yeah, I definitely want to give a little backstory of who I am at some point, but we'll get there.
Sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pass me a tracer. Just anyone.
Pick a bottle, any bottle.
Okay. Such a gentleman. Oh my god.
Truly.
That's the 12 years.
12 years a slave.
12 years a slave.
You didn't want to say it?
12 years a slave for sure.
All right, well, I guess, why don't we just jump back in? You're back. Like chicken backs, and it's good.
I
Like chicken backs?
Chicken back.
I do like chicken back.
Fried.
Caribbean and me
Fried
don't like
only.
it. No. I like the basic pieces.
we're going to do something a little different today, but before we do that, I think it will be important to just give a little backstory, because I still have a couple questions
Yeah.
for you. Like, explain to me your professional baseball career. Like you said, you played in high school and
Yeah.
college, and then what happened? Then what?
All right, so pretty much I was one of the top players in Connecticut in high school. So I was one of the top players in New York City. Then I got a scholarship to go to boarding school.
Okay, because I was going to ask where
Yeah,
the
so I went
transition
to
happened.
so I went to Suffield Academy. Shout out to Suffield Academy. Got it tatted right here.
Oh, you
Oh,
really
you
repped them.
really repped that.
Yeah, it changed my life. You know, I got my first high school too.
Wow.
So that's O'Hallows
got
High School.
emblems
You just
all over.
tattooed your life on you. Okay.
That's O'Hallows High School.
Is that Hendrix
So
on
you're
your
like
leg?
trademarked.
That's the Boys Club in New York.
Okay.
That helped me go to boarding school.
Wow.
This is my other high school right here.
I always
Okay.
wanted to go to boarding school.
Yeah, boarding school
too.
was amazing. Like
I did
it
not
was-
just wanted to eat.
I did because no, I wanted to go to be away from my parents.
You're just like, all this.
All that pussy over there. God damn. But
No, yeah. So you know that happened. College, I pretty much went from one of the top players to like non-existent. Had a rough college career with injuries, a racist coach, a whole bunch of stuff. It was wild.
What college did you go to?
Tomato.
Yeah, Post University in Connecticut, Division II. So whole bunch of stuff happened.
That was
yeah.
a
College
Yeah,
in Connecticut
D2.
is racist.
Yeah,
for sure.
so it's race. Baseball in general is a racist,
It's a racist
sport because
sport.
the higher you go, like you don't see many like people. You
don't
see a lot
yeah.
of diversity in major leagues, but like the rest of the baseball levels aren't really like that.
Yeah.
We're usually like a couple Spanish dudes, couple black dudes. You
Right.
see the percentages. It's like 6% black in the major leagues right now. So
It is.
they think 30%, 36% Latino is not 36% Latino in college baseball. Like
Yeah.
Right.
that's not it. But I had 0 hits in college, you know, and I still signed a professional contract.
come on.
That's just being relentless. You know what I'm saying? Like my own mother told me to quit playing baseball, and I didn't listen to her. You know
So
what I'm
did
saying?
you go pro once you signed that contract?
Yeah, I went pro overseas. I was in Austria.
Okay, that makes
Right
sense.
next to Germany. Yeah, so I lived in Vienna for 2 years. 2018, 2019. I won a championship in 2019
Okay.
as a player and a coach.
Okay.
So I was also one of the coaches on the team that I played on
Okay.
In
I love that.
Austria?
in Austria. Yeah.
Did you tat that on you too?
Nah. They're not there yet. They're not there yet. It's gonna come though. Like that team, you know, they took a chance on me. And to all the athletes out there, like, don't worry about the money, just worry about the opportunity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just get your foot in the door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I put others on overseas. My man Albert,
makes
he
sense.
went to Austria, he went to Australia, and he played in Hungary. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
We weirdly have a presence in, I don't think it's Austria, but it is Germany. I want
Oh,
to say.
Germany.
As a national
Yeah,
filter.
yeah.
Like, there's like very, very randomly,
just
shout out to
like
y'all
Germany.
for listening.
Right.
Y'all. But yeah.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
Not
Germans.
appropriate.
Dope. Okay, so then baseball.
Yeah.
Then what?
And then what happened after that?
Baseball. So baseball is 2018, 2019.
Right.
Um,
So
twen-
recent.
Yeah. So
How old are you?
20 I'll be 30 on Saturday.
It's your birthday.
Good.
Feliz cumpleaños. Feliz
Yeah.
cumpleaños.
Keep going. Sorry, we do that every time.
I love that. I
Take a
appreciate
shot.
that.
Agree.
Shot.
I feel like we need to drink. It's about to be your
Do that.
birthday.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a shot.
Y'all listening to this and it is his
Yeah.
birthday. You take a shot too, y'all.
Oh yeah, that's a good good drinking game for y'all at home. We're drinking, so now you should drink too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Take a
Yeah,
shot
that's true.
Right now.
in honor of Zoe's birthday.
But yeah, so I'll be 30 on Saturday.
Congratulations.
So I'm very happy to
30,
be here.
30.
It's been crazy. I grew up in the trenches in the South Bronx, you know, so
That means the Bronx.
I'm not
Yeah,
supposed to
every
be
time.
here,
Trenches,
but
period.
Congrats to you, Tristan.
that's a fact. So I got here, you know, me and my girl got back together 2018.
She from the Bronx as well?
She from Harlem. She's
I'm sorry.
Harlem.
Oh, she
Take your
gonna
shot.
kill you.
Yeah, she from her body. Yeah.
Never fuck up again.
Take your birthday shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't forget. Hey.
Shout out to you.
I'll show y'all my son.
Oh, come on. Be a
We
dad
do
and
love
show us
kids.
picture.
Yes.
I mean,
That aren't our
boom.
Yeah. So we love kids from a distance,
Yeah.
on occasion, short term.
returnable kids.
Short-term
Returnable kids
rentals.
are
Yeah.
awesome. I was just watching my
Rental
returnable
kids.
kid earlier today.
Yeah, short-term rentals.
Yeah.
Mine has been so cute.
They're all so adorable.
I was cleaning the backyard
That's
the other day.
He's so adorable.
Oh, is he really fucking
don't
cute?
like
I
him.
wanna see it. I know, but this reaction is like everything.
I'm so
Yeah,
cute.
that's my son Hendrix.
No, he's really fucking cute.
So cute. Look at his little cheek.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, Hendrix.
Oh my
no,
God.
he's
He's so
Yeah,
cute.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's my
You
big
gotta
In
boy.
10 years, he's gonna
he's a
smash
kid.
these hoes. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
wow.
Especially on
the numbers.
Smash for me.
Yeah.
It was like,
Smash.
Hulk Smash.
Yeah, he's Honduran and Mexican.
He's a lady.
Yeah.
Ay, 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 ay.
I'm glad
You should stop drinking.
What happened after 2018?
Yeah, so,
Stop it
2018,
drinking.
2019.
so 2018.
Ignore her.
I kind of can't deal with this. I kind of keep laughing. That set me off. Okay.
Yeah, so
And we're back.
yeah, so 2018 was was a great time. You know, I had a good season. I was outside. Like European women is different. You know what I'm saying? Like
In what way?
Tell us
Elaborate.
more.
like they just more cultured. You know what I'm saying? Like in the sense that
I'm waiting for you to explain before.
I'll explain it. So like
Go ahead.
a girl that never left the United States, right? She
Don't know
only
her.
seen a couple different states.
Right.
Over there, you see different countries. So you just experience different cultures. You know
They're
what I'm
more
saying?
likely to travel.
Yeah, they're more likely to
different
travel.
countries.
Like that's
So
more
like
normal.
they can have more conversation.
It is
you
more
mean, like?
acceptable.
Yeah, like the conversation is
Alright.
different. Like you know,
Okay.
and especially because,
Yeah.
I mean, from my experience as being American and them being European, like just the questions and the insight and the level of like, how do you say, just interest that they show. You know what I'm saying? Like
In what
It's more
exactly?
intriguing.
Do you think
just
has anything to do with you like being like
Being a
dark-skinned
foreigner.
man?
'Cause
That's a
was my
fact.
question.
That's a fact.
Maybe they're not that
Sure about
cultured.
big
Maybe
black
it's
cops.
just
I know,
because
No, I mean,
because you're from the other side of the pond.
I mean, that's
But I'm
true.
glad
That's true.
you liked it.
But I'm glad it appeals to you.
Yeah,
Y'all.
yeah. But yeah, I feel like I wasn't as focused. You know what I'm saying? And me and my shorty, we got back together when I got back home. Like we reconnected and we let all the skeletons out the closet. Like I was like, if we're gonna do this again, like we can't do it. With
Be
no
honest.
Had you
lies.
guys taken a
Absolutely.
break before when you went over?
We was broken up 2 years before that. So
Okay.
we broke up in like 2016,
Okay.
and then
And you hadn't had your son yet.
no,
Okay.
we had my son. So then when I came back home, we was together, and then I went overseas again. So I played. That's when we won, and she got pregnant when I came back.
Okay.
It probably happened in Philly too, because she took me to Philly to celebrate. So,
I remember you out. I know
Probably
you out.
happened in Philly, yeah. Yeah, we
Them
was.
crab
Cause I
legs.
just came back. I just came back from overseas, and then we went
and
to
you had
Philly.
And then you
celebrating.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was.
You got
flued out,
I ain't seen her in 3 months.
She got flued out.
She came to visit me in Europe midway through the season.
Okay.
And then, so that was June. She came like around my birthday. We actually spent my birthday together. And then I didn't see her from then till September.
Okay, so like 3 months.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised she got pregnant.
Yeah, that's a fact. I came back shooting. Like,
I bet you did.
fact.
Pew, pew,
Was
pew,
that's-
pew, pew.
You was pitching.
Fact, yeah, but
Okay.
that's where we at. Yeah, so after baseball, I was teaching at Success Academy.
Oh,
that
okay,
was my
okay.
goal. Like my goal was to get an apartment, which I did. And I had to get a salary job with benefits and all that, you know, because I was having a son and I was really excited.
Yeah.
And so I took care of the house. You know, she was on maternity leave. I held it down. And then, you know, teaching to me was, it's trash.
Oh. I didn't know
wasn't
that's where you were
expecting
going.
that. I agree.
And I tell you why, I'm just too strong-minded. Like, I know the bullshit that goes. I was teaching at Success Academy in the Bronx. I'm from the Bronx, so this is homecoming. Like,
Right.
this is like
You
playing
know what
for the
they
Yankees.
need, right.
You know what I'm saying?
You was getting shot at.
But I was trying to like they was just out of touch. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
kids
not
or
that's
the
not
teachers?
Concord
Like the system.
administrative.
Yeah.
Like
Everything.
that's not
In the-
Concord
in the
Village. That's
dealing.
Wash Projects. Like
Right.
that's where that's at.
Like, you know
when
what
you
they
from the Bronx,
need.
that's Wash. That's not Concord's Village.
Oh, sure.
You know, so they would try to like, you know, just whitewash these things, and it's like I'm not saying that every kid from the hood struggles because that's not true.
Right.
But
But there is struggle.
What's ahead of them and the adversity that they face outside of school is being overlooked.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You want these kids to be 100% focused in school, and everything outside of this environment is mayhem.
What they teach you is
Chaos.
not realistic.
You know what I'm saying? But the best thing that bad experience gave me was slice of excellence. Because I was teaching during the middle of the pandemic. And my numbers were horrible. I was a first-time teacher. What got me into teaching was my ability to speak, my education, and my background in youth development. Because I've coached 10 years, since I was a teenager.
Right.
So, and then professional baseball and stuff. So I was a good look, you know what I'm saying? Because I can talk in those rooms. And I was like, listen, highest test scores this week is pizza. The energy in the room was different. Now everybody has something to work towards.
Right.
Yeah.
And my first kid ever was a kid named Abu, and I sent him pizza to his crib. And Monday morning, he was like, yo, Mr. B, you could post that pic in the chat. Zoom, you got a chat. I posted that pic in the chat, and everything changed because now they knew it was real. Like, he not capping, he really doing it. So I was doing that out of pocket every week. One kid, then I was doing two kids. And boom, through social media, people started sending me money.
Oh, that's great.
Right? Then my mentor is like, yo, bro, like, you need to get me this official 501c3. I'm like, nah, that's a little too much. But then I do got to separate the money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's been real ever since. Like, next week, we going to PS 103 and PS 105 in the Bronx. We going with City Council member Riley and City Councilman Velasquez. So hopefully we get some government funding out of that. But yeah, it's kind of blown up now. Like,
I just want you to really take a second and big yourself up and realize you changed this kid's whole outlook on school. Like, he might not have thought that he would go to college, but because of that pizza, he might fucking go now.
Maybe.
Right.
Like, that's so
At least think about it.
Yeah, so important. I love that.
It's so much bigger than the pizza because, everybody want to be acknowledged, even as adults.
Yeah.
Right? You want a bonus at work, right? You want your hard work to be acknowledged. And when you're being raised on survival mode, there's not much love going around.
And people
it's just
forget
like
that when it comes
everybody
to
got to do what
kids,
they got to do. Like, that's kind of the responsibility. Like, mom go to work. Like, my mom worked 2 jobs as a kid. My dad did tiles. My mom worked at Roosevelt High School as a lunch lady.
Are you only child?
Nah, I got other siblings. Okay. But even that, I got a crazy story not a crazy story, but like what was normal for us to be home by ourselves. Like, that was kind of like, don't touch the stove, eat the food on low,
don't open the door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No company. Like, but my sister is 3 years older than me, so she was 11, I was 8, my little brother was 4. We was home holding it down together. But I never really saw that as weird. Like, that was kind of like the situation. Everybody knew their situation, So, shout out to all the kids holding it down, man. Shout out to all the older siblings looking out for the younger siblings,
Man.
Yeah, because I was going to say...
Triggered.
Once he said it, I heard it.
Super triggered. But, it'd be like that sometimes. It's weird because do you find yourself, like, in reflection, being like, that was a really kind of a messed up situation for kids to be in? Like, is there any blame that you have in that space for anybody?
Nah. I mean, you kind of had to do what you had to do. You had to grow up a lot faster than, I'm doing my homework. I'm doing homework with my little brother. I'm picking him up from school.
Yes.
But it kind of just was like, I guess my parents trusted me enough with the responsibility, and I just held it down. Like, I knew they was taking care of what they had to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the brown and black kids that got to grow up a little early and take care of their siblings, I really do pray for them that they get through that.
Yeah.
For me, so.
And find some childhood even.
And found some childhood, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's why I make forts and s'mores. Because I'm going to be a kid, goddammit.
That's a fact. We stripping kids of their childhood, real early.
It's unfortunate, but hopefully that generational curse ends and breaks very soon.
Absolutely. ABGC, actively breaking generational curses, for sure. I got an episode on that, too.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, conversation was so... Nobody... ABGC. Like, nobody gave a fuck about conversation was all a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just took time because positivity don't sell. Like, niggas not trying to hear no positive shit. Like,
Exactly.
you don't hear me disrespect my girl. Like, you don't hear me...
It's true.
Like,
Back when
Kanye
That's what they used to,
Like, that's what they used to. They're not selling no good shit. But, it cracked the code. I cracked the algorithm, because I was consistent, and I just kept going. And real recognize real. And now everybody want to do good, but they don't want to do good by themselves. So it's like boom, like
That's true.
if I could
need a
come
team.
on, if I could come on Conversation with Zoe and he could ask me all the questions, I could really say how I really feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been able to afford other people that experience, you know, of doing something good. And there's a difference between street niggas and real niggas, and that's just real.
That is a fact.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm really
only they knew that.
proud of you as a black man for what you're doing with your platform.
Thank you.
It's amazing to see, just in general, anybody, but also a black man
Yeah.
again.
Particularly like
Doing this is like is dope, and it's an honor to be with you this.
Yeah.
No, I'm
But we gonna get into some mess.
let's get to it. You know
We've
what I'm
been
saying?
positive for far
That's
too
a
long.
fact.
So normally in our episode we like tackle a topic, and we're gonna get to that on your
Don't
show.
get that. Yeah.
But on our show, we're gonna play a little different game today. We're gonna play Convo and Chill, since we're here with Conversations with Zoe. It's gonna be perfect.
get to it.
These are a little problematic. So what we do is we time them, and when the timer goes off, we gotta stop talking.
Yeah.
Because
Hard
it can be
Yeah.
rough. We've seen it happen.
Several of
An
them.
hour. We're on the same
And it's
topic.
like, we got to move on. So let's do, I think we are at like the halfway mark of our show. Let's just do like 7 minutes.
Seven.
7 minutes
Seven
per.
minutes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's how you.
Right.
Okay. So first question: should women pursue men? We'll ask you first.
Hell yeah. I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So,
You want to be thumbed out?
Wait, did your girl, did she pursue you?
well, you know, it comes to a point where you know you bring value to someone's life. You know what I'm saying? So like,
So did she pursue you?
oh, she's in the process. Like,
Oh yeah, because you
No,
said
no,
you
the
still-
first time, but the
still
first time y'all
on
met.
her.
I'm that nigga. Like,
But the
you know,
first time
it's
you met.
different. Nah, I pursued her. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But the thing is, when you know, like, so women like to feel like, yeah, I changed his life, whatever, right?
You think all women
But
feel like that?
not all women, right? But
right.
in most situations, like, women may feel like that, right? But then there's men that bring value to women as well. Like, I'm the kind of guy trying to build with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we make over $120,000 together. You know what I'm saying? That everything for me is as a collective. You know what I'm saying? Like,
$1,000.
you know, so it's one of those things where, yeah, you should pursue a man. Like, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you know he add value to your life and he got good energy and he's gonna do right by you.
It doesn't say specifically if this is about the first time or if this is just about like pursuing.
But
them
the first time in general too. And shout out to my sis too. I'm gonna put her on here too. She just slapped her nigga the other day.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. When he was playing with her. He was playing with her. And it's
deserved
crazy. If you seen, actually I could say her name.
Say her name.
She was on episode
her name?
96. I don't know if y'all seen Fearless. Episode 96, Ali left
comedian!
Right? Okay, so
No, she bout it.
do you
I saw
remember
her
the story?
episode.
You remember the story when they was at dinner? Right? And he was texting another chick.
Yes.
And he asked her, she asked him, is that one of your bitches? He was like, maybe, right? Type shit, right?
Oh, he deserves a slap right
They
there.
went out, but nothing happened that day, right? They moved past that.
His life would have
But
ended. That's what would
I
have happened.
spoke to her recently, and I was like, listen, so she like, oh, we make a year in July type shit, you know?
he
And she was
fucking
giving
up
him to the end of August to make it official.
Oh.
I told sis, like, he's
Wait,
not gonna
what?
make it official. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you're doing everything right now, like, what is the incentive?
Right.
But I told her it's gonna end bad. Like, one of y'all gonna violate each other, and that's how y'all gonna walk away from each other.
Yeah.
She called me a couple days after.
You a wizard too?
Nah, I mean, you can't.
I see the future, bitch.
Fuck niggas, no fuck niggas. Like even if you a former fuck nigga, you know fuck nigga shit. You see me like you know fuck nigga them when you see fuck nigga them. You know what I'm saying? So. She like, yo, I smacked dog shit out that nigga. Like that was I was like, oh shit.
Oh, so she
Word
smacked
sis, you
his
did your
face.
thing. She like, so it was cool. I'm like, yeah, like he violated. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, he was flirting with another girl in front of her, and he was like, yeah, like I
very lucky
need
that is all
parts
she
in
did.
that.
I would
Like,
have
yeah,
that
I need.
nigga out,
You know what I'm
right?
saying? They was at dinner time, like they was out whatever. Like, I need parts in that. Like, yeah.
He's disrespectful.
And she like, yeah.
Where he
got
from?
The
I
Bronx.
don't know that nigga. Fuck
Oh,
that
he's
nigga.
hurt. Okay,
Yeah, I
fuck
don't know,
him.
but-
Okay, but does that not prove the point? I mean, not to say that it's her fault, because it's not. He's awful.
not, yeah.
But I will say this. I think that it's important to start your relationships, and I say this about marriage all the time,
Yeah.
to start it with the intentions of how you want it to go.
Yeah,
So it's like
absolutely.
if you are spending your time pursuing a man,
Right.
you cannot turn around and then be like, I don't know why he's not taking a leadership role inside of our relationship.
That's a fact.
Because like
You're the one-
you're the leader.
Yeah.
Because you are the leader.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's what's happening.
That's a fact.
But I mean, that's a little different than what's going on. But I mean, if she was the one being like, I want you to, you will never catch me
Yeah.
being ultimatums. Get the fuck out of here.
Ultimatum, what we
You
doing?
flirt with,
Right.
you know, the way he would have
Ultimatums?
never heard my breath again. I heard it, ultimatums. He would have never seen my face, heard my breath, spoke my name ever again in my presence.
God.
If I see you flirting with a bitch right in front of me, you turn around like, haha, ain't this, wait, what's got you. Oh, yeah, we got
No, we got it on.
Poof, nigga.
I think there is a certain level of pursuit that a
Yeah.
woman has to give to a man. I can let you know that I'm open,
Yeah.
and I can maybe like, you know, when you like, ooh, like when you at a bar,
Yeah, like
you know,
you're
you at a bar,
interested.
and
Blink
you're
red
at
flow.
the look.
Yeah.
Dora blink.
Yeah. Y'all singing lyrics at each other and shit.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You give each other the eye, you
Or
know
you're
what I'm
like,
saying?
Yeah.
drops, like, oops.
Yeah.
You know?
You know,
Y'all so good at
I
that.
will say that as far as pursuing a man.
Yeah.
But I mean, if a nigga's married, I'm not gonna like show up at his house at night and look through the windows. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, I don't know if that's pursuing. That's just stalking.
Pursue stalk is a fine line.
But so in your
Pretty
situation,
thick line.
like, what are the boundaries with you being married?
Oh, well, you know, they are ever changing.
Yeah.
Boundaries are, you know, they're fluid.
Yeah.
They once they're made, they should be respected, but they change as I grow and as
Right.
we grow.
Yeah.
So like, we date. I was gonna say we're not dating anybody right now, because I don't think that we really are, either of us actually
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah.
But we do. We
Yeah.
date, and you know, it's just about being honest. I think we
Yeah.
don't really have a lot
Yeah,
of like
that's
hard rules as much as like respect my boundaries.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, respect me as a person.
Open communication,
Yeah.
for sure.
So is,
Like,
is there no like, you go out, you know, you do your thing, like you sleep with whoever, and then is there like
said there's no of that?
Is there a gap in between sleeping with other partners, or it's like
A gap?
oh, you
am
like
I-
a grace period?
Like in between.
nah, like if it's like I bet I went to lunch today, I fucked this nigga at 1, and then my man came home and I fucked this nigga at night.
It's happened.
Right.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? The answer to my question.
Yeah, it's happened.
Yeah.
But it's I mean, you know, I do try to be,
Yeah.
first of all, hygienic.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
First
fact.
is about
First
you.
line.
Number one.
Fact.
Safety is also
Safety
very,
first.
very, very,
Yeah, don't be
very,
silly,
very
strap your willy.
important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's to say that again?
Don't be silly, strap
Strap
your
your
willy.
willy.
Just making sure.
Yeah, my older brother used to tell me all the time.
I'm just saying.
I love it. I love it. You need like a
heard that.
t-shirt company where you just like constantly put all these
Logo.
Right? Yeah. We gonna work on that together.
LED shit where you could just every time change
you just
it.
put it
right, yeah.
Yeah, real
Oh.
quick, real quick.
Yeah, but
Oh.
so yeah, there's no. I have slept with people, and then directly after it slept with my husband. But most of the time, that's because I will be like, maybe it's a new partner. I go
Yeah.
and like I'm, you know, and then I'm super fucking.
I got the
disappointed.
best question fucking ever.
Oh.
How many bodies you got since you've been
Oh,
married?
sweetheart.
Oh, one more time.
Wait.
How many bodies you got since you've been married?
It's 2022 and we still asking the bodies.
No, she's married. This is a new question.
How many bodies you
This
got
is my niggas
overseas?
out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the South Side. Listen, this is never
How many
been
bodies did
asked,
you get
though.
overseas then?
But listen, hold on.
Bronx.
Remember,
I'm
she's
holding.
been married. She's married, right?
So?
But
she's
how many
polyamorous.
since being married?
What
You
does
know
that
I'm saying?
mean?
What is
She
it-
just
what
got
is
a
your-
license, bro.
What is your background
Yeah,
for
so
this
how
question?
many since the license?
What is your background for this question?
Let me tell you something about my bitches.
My
And the way they
Reasoning for this question.
Yeah, yo, son, the background.
I'm fine answering
This
it.
is for my niggas outside. Like, niggas need to know.
Let me tell you.
Why?
Yeah, you should
But
let me
why?
know.
I don't have an answer
Okay.
to that question,
Okay, that's cool.
but only because it's ridiculous. So I don't
Okay,
really like
okay.
Right.
count.
Yeah.
But you know, again, we be dating, so
Right.
Yeah.
sometimes you fuck, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
It's just
What do
sometimes we
y'all
fuck
do?
people together.
What do y'all do with y'all phones though? Y'all don't talk to each other. Y'all don't communicate. Like,
They text.
Oh.
Their T-Mobile service at work.
Hold on.
The phone is
I
activated.
understand the misconception because you know why? As a former fuckboy, you're like, this is cheating. So I want
no,
to
it's not cheating. It's not
face
cheating.
down.
It's not cheating. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying,
but
like, it's
the
like
antics.
it's
Obviously, like,
What
oh, a
do we
bitch
do
text
with
me,
our
let me
phones?
put this phone down.
Yeah.
So the thing is that I do put my phone down.
Yeah.
However, I don't do it because I'm trying to hide anything. I do it so that I'm present. Because like I will, if I see my phone light up from a distance, I'm gonna pick it up.
Right.
We have a really bad relationship. It's kind of toxic, and like when it lights up, I grab the shit. So I'm like, if I'm with somebody, anybody, I'm just like phone down, try to be here. Now, when it comes to his phone, I'm not sure if you're asking if like we go through each other's phone.
No. I'm just saying like if you out, like do y'all still talk to each other? Or,
All the
like,
time.
Okay.
Yeah,
literally all the time.
He is the priority for us.
Yeah.
And that's that. Him above everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody else, you gotta wait. Second to
Okay.
none.
This is what they interpret for my relationship. And while he is a priority because he's my chosen family, polyamory, the way that I do it, is not really hierarchical. So it's not about like he's the most important person that will ever exist, and everything about him has to come first.
And then him.
Yes, y'all first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
the point is,
so there's better dick than him.
oh, woo.
Is the timer off?
There's so much dick in the world. Who's gonna say that?
Maybe it wasn't all
You said
day.
he's the chosen one, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? He ain't the
Is
only
there
one trying to be
better
chosen.
dick than my husband? I have never answered this question.
You don't have to answer it today.
But I will say this.
Okay.
I will say this. I'm not going to answer it.
have-
I was like,
I'm not going to answer it.
You
I'm
don't
not
have
going
to
to
answer.
answer
You
it.
don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that sexual experiences in general vary. And so,
is the
like,
spice of life.
here's the
And
thing.
that's the-
Here's the thing. My husband is a stand-up kind of nigga. Like, he is.
It's not what I thought you was gonna say.
I didn't know what she was gonna say.
I was just like, is it because he's really tall?
He is very, he's very tall.
That's
He's
funny.
extremely tall with extremely big feet. But that's not where I was going with
That's what I thought you was gonna say.
I wasn't
When
until
she
you
said
did stand up. I was kind of like, what I'm trying to say is sometimes the first, what do I always say? The first word of fuck nigga is fuck.
Fuck.
And sometimes fuck niggas do different things than respectable niggas do.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So occasionally, do I dip into the fuck nigga pond?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's just a different experience than it is with my husband.
Yeah.
It's not better or worse. It's just
Different.
Yeah.
yes. That's my diplomatic answer, and we're moving on.
That's a great answer.
Oh, yeah.
Next question.
Let's go.
Restart the timer.
Yeah. Lamp. Okay. Ooh. Nah. Yeah. Yes. Fill in the blank. Women need to do better at.
Being consistent.
In terms of
I'll take that.
Everything. Like, play your role.
I'll take that.
What role?
what role?
Everybody
What is
got
the role?
Hold on. We can just leave it at this.
I'm holding.
Everybody
Oh
has
my God.
God,
Yeah.
it's changing hands.
everybody has expectations, right? So you have expectations of me, I have expectations of you. So be consistent in my expectations of you, and I'm gonna be consistent on my expectations or your expectations of me. Play a role.
Yeah. Fair.
Okay.
I feel
I like the way
that
you answer these questions.
important thing for both genders, though. Like,
That's a
you know,
fact.
Yeah.
Go
be
both
about what
sides.
you say you about.
I was
like,
gonna ask
honor your word, all that kind of
Back
shit.
up what you
Yeah.
say. Yeah, yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
true.
What do you guys think women need to do better
Partner
at?
has dragged me many a times for listening. I don't listen. It's a proven fact. I astro project. We talk about it every time in this show. So
She literally leaves
a whole
conscious.
conversation.
Yeah.
Like she will just like
Right.
go away.
I'm
Like,
surprised you are still here
I was
today.
saying shout out to you for still being here
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
I do all the
probably already
time.
left twice.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's really like as I'm going to therapy, I'm learning it's a coping mechanism, and like
Yeah.
sometimes like anxiety will trigger it. Sometimes it's
You just
anger.
turtle. You
Right.
just turtle
Yeah.
and
Just
go
like-
away.
Sometimes it's anger. So like to not lash out, I clock out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and so like my boyfriend, he drags me very frequently about it. He yells, he screams, and I still don't hear him. But I'm working on it.
Working on it, yeah.
Why didn't you hear me? I'm like, yeah, for sure. So it is true what you say. Like I expect a lot from him.
That's a
So to meet him in the middle, I do have to work on certain things.
Yeah.
And one of his main things is listening. So I mean, I want the nigga to keep taking out the trash. So I gotta listen when he talk about work. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody else before we still have a little bit of time? Do you guys think women should do better at something?
Nah, I'm a me.
I feel like expectations and just like knowing what you want. I feel like knowing what you want as far as like when it comes to like dating, relationship, whatever it is that you want as far as like relationships with a person that you want to be with. Like just like knowing what that you want and knowing what that is.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like as far as like I feel
Also
like
saying it.
Yeah, like I feel like I do, but I feel like
Yeah.
as a result, there are guys who are like, as a result of women not maybe knowing exactly what they want, so they like when they like approach me, they're like, you can't actually be serious.
This is wrong.
Like this is wrong. You're saying
here.
something, but you don't actually want that. It's like, no, I'm for real about the shit that I want. Like I don't want you, but I want you. But like I don't want you. You know. But they be like, nah.
Shout out to Janae Aiko for that one.
That's great.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I feel.
I would say trusting our intuition, because I think that we ignore, like, you know, the inner voice, that whatever you want to call your intuition, discernment, spirit. I think it's spirit. I think, like, the little voice in you is literally, like, a direct line of spirit being like, hey,
Right.
hey. And you're like, we ignore that shit all the time.
Yeah.
There's a million reasons why we do. It's not necessarily, like, our fault that we're kind of taught to, like, ignore your first instinct when it comes to stuff. Like, let people convince you of things that you definitely fucking know, or that you definitely fucking feel, or whatever the case may be. But, like, you know, yeah, we could do better at trusting our intuition, because then if we did, those things would also be easier.
All
It's
fall
like,
into, yeah.
I know how I feel. I'm hearing how I feel. Like, I actually want this thing. I'm going to say that, and, like, with intention. Intentionality. Is that a word?
It is
It is now.
Sounds like it is.
No, yeah.
It's part of being that
just
vocabulary.
being intentional.
Being intentional is definitely one of the things that we could all work on, but women specifically, because it's like, you know, we've been silenced for a long time, so it's like unlearning that behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, no, say what you mean, and like,
Yeah.
it's okay. You
what
can
you-
also,
It can offend, but it is how you
but
feel.
it is how you
Right.
feel, and that's
Yeah.
that's
And that's
sometimes that's
okay.
gonna have to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely shout out to my man Damo. That's his name of his brand. It's called Swim.
Is
Say
that the
what
one?
you
The
mean.
same one?
Is that joke?
Yeah. I got a shirt.
One,
Yeah.
You just keep saying this nigga's name.
Nah, he gonna be good though. He gonna be good. He gonna be good.
I mean,
like,
you
we
know.
can keep that one in. We gotta blow the other one out though. Yeah.
Now you- okay,
why we
but
shout him out now?
I'll work it
Nah,
out.
shout out because y'all
I'll work it out,
said
child.
say what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
that's his brand.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Swim, but it stands for Say What You Mean.
Oh,
Exactly,
okay.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
Shout out to my nigga Damo, man.
Say
Say what you
W.
mean.
With a Y.
SWY.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nigga swim.
Swim.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Swim.
Niggas be
Swim. Swim.
Yes, because that's not bad.
All right. Let's go on to our next question. I think we did that one. Ooh. Do you think musicians are responsible for the growing crime and drug culture in inner city neighborhoods?
Wow.
No.
Elaborate.
Yeah, absolutely not.
It's just street culture is different, you know, and I'm from the eras of morals and principles. So no women, no children. Like that's non-negotiable. Everything is subjective today. So it's like everybody want to negotiate everything. And certain things you just don't do.
Well, sometimes
you know what
bitch
I'm saying?
can't
You're
get-
not gonna go by the park and see your op and know there's children and women around. You gonna come back another day.
Right.
You might hang out and
might
follow the
follow
nigga
him.
when he leaves.
Follow him.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they do.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
old
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm from that era. So the music don't got nothing to do with it. It's like I said, it's what we promote. We promote a lot of negativity. We promote a lot of
But isn't
negative.
the music promoting it?
The music is promoting it, but it also is that OG that's preying on the weak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of it is the same situation. Single mother, you know, no father in the picture. The government is telling women that they don't need men because the government is paying the bills, right? But they don't know that
The woman is not paying it with her job?
Well, some situations, right? But there are women that live strictly NYCHA, off the government, food stamp, all that, right? But she don't know that the government is breeding those two boys to be inmates, right?
They are.
So yeah, fact.
They
So
gonna end up
if they gave you $100,000 in those children's lifetimes, right? As far as food stamp and housing, right?
Right.
Those two little niggas go to jail, 5 years apiece, $50,000 a year. That's more than $500,000. They got the return on their investment. That was the whole plan.
But also,
The
let's
pipeline,
be very
yeah.
clear. These
Yeah.
niggas be lying in these rap songs.
That's a
they
fact.
don't have bodies.
That's a fact.
They don't sell
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's a lie.
That's a fact. But
be clear.
it also is, you know, I had a good OG. The OG on my block, he used to stand outside and make sure we all walk to school. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends, like, who you got. You know what I'm
just feel
saying?
like
Some
the
dudes
times-
got good
yeah.
stand up out and some dudes don't. You know, I know a dude, my man Farris is locked up right now. He from Roosevelt Island. That's a nice place. But his OG was some crip nigga from another hood who was a
Just wanted
snitch.
to know what part of
You know what I'm
Roosevelt
saying?
Island.
But this is what I found out doing my podcast with all these street niggas and all that. Rats go to other neighborhoods and become big homies.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So now he turned all these little niggas crip. They all shooters. They all killers. They all that.
Yeah.
And he goes back to another town and becomes an activist. But all these, but every dude like my homie.
Sounds like
Taurus is in
KKK.
jail right now.
So you saying Al Sharpton a snitch? All right, I got you.
Probably.
You know, but yeah, I mean, it does play a role in it, but it's also other factors. You in the jungles, you gotta learn it. I'm not an aggressive person, but I had to learn to swing first. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just certain things growing up in the trenches that you gotta adjust to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know when you playing basketball and a nigga go reach for his book bag, that means you should leave.
Yeah.
If a nigga say, yo, I'm coming right back, that means you shouldn't be there when he come back. You know what I'm saying?
You
It's
gotta
just certain
leave.
things that you just learn, you just gotta adapt. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it comes with growing up in the trenches.
That's a fact.
I understand that, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Because I truly don't think it is the music at all.
me neither.
It's not the music. It's just your block.
Yeah.
Like
Block,
where you
yeah.
are, it's your environment.
And there's other
I
factors
do
like your
wonder,
parents.
though,
Yeah.
because marketing is marketing.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so powerful that it's like a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah.
And it's like, at some point, there should be some kind of accountability for like what exactly you're trying to sell. And I know that it's like, it's probably a little bit chicken or egg because it's like the consumer wants this thing,
Right.
so you
Yeah.
give it. But like they have shifted the narrative. Like
Yeah.
they have shifted what it is that they even want to talk about, the things that they even want. Like it's like,
It's for clout.
it's for
Yeah,
clout.
it's
It
for clout,
is,
yeah.
but you know what you're doing, and you
Yep.
know it's like not to be a conspiracy kind of bitch, but sometimes I do wonder, you know, could it have some kind of like bigger reach where it's like, you know, putting crack in the neighborhood is essentially the same thing as like putting out a billion artists that are all saying the exact same messaging over and over and over again, and a young person is hearing it over and over and over and over again and ingesting it, and then it's like now they become, or like when they're approached by predators,
Yeah.
it's
They're all
very
predators.
it's
That's
very
the right word. They are
accessible
predators.
for them
do
to
agree
get,
an
you know.
extent, but then like it's like on one hand you'll have a name a rap nigga. Future.
Okay.
And then on the other hand, you'll have like a
president of the
Tentacion
fucking-
where it's like the worst thing you could possibly do is all my friends are dead and Peyton nails black.
Right.
So
Word.
That's
I hear you.
the narrative,
But there's a lot more of the other guys than there are of
but
the.
that's why when you said earlier, like the narrative is changing. There's a lot more space now for these people who like that nigga who wore a dress on the cover of like Vogue. He's a rap nigga.
Lil Nas X.
X.
Nope, it
So
wasn't.
you
Lil
talking
Nas.
about Rihanna's baby daddy?
Oh,
It was.
He
It was Young Thug.
Thugger, yeah.
It was a Young or a Lil or something.
yeah, one of them.
Niggas.
Somebody small.
Yeah. So like there is definitely like a space to change it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying like I don't necessarily want to say it is the music because I get what you're saying promotion. But at
Yeah.
the same time it's like, oh, I'm a real nigga, but I want to put on a skirt.
Right.
Yeah.
So am I shooting you or
There's more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you in my skirt.
Right.
I'm gonna shoot you in my
my
mini.
music? Am
But
I
those
talking
are the
about
ones who
shooting
try to
you?
like, they're trying to like go outside the box. Honestly, I feel like how you said, like they're trying to like push a thing. I feel like that's like the white man's like way to try to make like a market off of it.
Absolutely.
Because like you go back to NW, like the reason that whole market exists because they used to rap about what was out there. Like you said, like real
Absolutely.
shit. Like they were they weren't street niggas,
What
they
was
were
happening.
real niggas, right?
Real
So they were
niggas,
just
yeah.
rapping about like what was really out there. But like they didn't like that shit. So now they're trying to convert it. It's like they're trying to push that.
Project what they
exactly
want you to
project
believe is
it
out
so
there.
they feel like they have the narrative of what's going
Especially
out
because,
there.
Yeah.
like, most of the songs now literally sound like a commercial. It's like
don't sound
Versace,
the same.
Versace. Like, it's like constantly
They're
like,
not
just
even-
like,
like the
and I'm
lyricism is
wait,
gone.
wait,
Or
that's
this
really
drill
good
music
Versace.
all sounds the same.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's drill music.
All right.
It's bad.
One more card, and then we're gonna go ahead and close out. That one's kind
Pick
of
a banger.
lame. Pick a banger. We only have
Yeah.
4 left.
No, damn.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
I like that
It's a banger.
reaction.
You're about to be 30, so this is good for you.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
What are your thoughts on a 30-year-old dating an 18-year-old?
That's foul.
Ooh.
That's foul.
Excellent answer.
He's out
Yeah.
ripped.
Come on, my
Ashe,
nigga,
Ashe.
like,
I love
that's
it.
foul. You a predator. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, hit him with the P word.
Come on.
that's no
Don't like
good.
that.
That's no bueno.
No bueno.
No bueno.
Come on, tell us
En
another
español.
language.
I mean,
Jesus.
tienes que hacer más mejor. You know, hay muchas
Yes.
mujeres afuera y no, hay que ser
He
responsable.
didn't understand you. It's okay. You
I know what he
can-
said,
Yeah.
but don't worry about it. Let him speak.
We'll put that
Go ahead, black
SAP
man.
button on there.
Yeah,
Don't worry
yeah.
about it.
ahead.
Nah, but either way, bro,
We'll add the little
that's not a
subtitle
good look,
captions.
bro. Like, you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's frame.
His baby mama from Harlem, she would cut you.
She would be my ass. I know. She would be my ass. And I'm good, sis. I'm regaining.
That's
It's not me, it's my pussy, but I hear what you're saying.
It's not a good look.
It's refreshing
you know
to hear a black man with some knowledge.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
It's a bad look. You know what I'm saying? And you know, there's a ton of women your age. That's taking advantage of a child. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like they putting themselves
child.
out there because somebody their age can see right through their bullshit.
Yeah.
But you gotta go out there and try to trick
Yeah, you
somebody
gotta
younger than
manipulate
you
somebody,
because you
like,
ain't got shit to offer. At 30, you
like-
ain't successful. You ain't got nothing going
Still
on.
on the block, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
He probably can't even be on the block.
Yeah.
You talking about he's on his
But
best friend's block.
I was definitely an
He's in the cell
18-year-old
block.
fucking 30-year-old.
I was gonna say, but what do you say to the girls or men, whoever, the 18-year-olds who look to get the 30-year-olds? What do you say to them?
I mean,
Because that was me.
Rob them and then leave.
What was your situation? What was there a reason?
I just
Being
really,
fast?
I've always wanted older men. That's just always been me. Anybody my age was dumb.
I
So
agree.
Yeah.
I always look to older
I didn't
men.
want to be
Also,
30,
I want a
yeah.
nigga with establishment, car,
That's
money,
what it
crib.
is.
That was, and usually niggas around my age, like 19,
have
20,
any of that,
21,
yeah.
didn't have that.
Metro card.
You had a Metro card at your mama's
Your
house
mama's
with a
house,
curtain
yeah.
for the door. So I necessarily did not want that.
Yeah.
The front.
And I wanted the establishment.
Well, my
That's
whole
what it
thing-
was.
Nah,
that's
maybe
it,
they didn't have
but
it. There
I
was
ain't
a
gonna lie.
studio.
Like I see you in that situation. That's cool and all, but for the nigga, that's just weird. Bro.
No.
It is, no,
And it's
Cause she look
weird for you.
mad
Yeah.
young.
It's weird on both
Absolutely.
ends.
And
Also,
honestly,
looking back at it, it's like
I'm
I wish
saying,
I could
like-
have like stopped myself
And been a child.
and been like, hey,
Yeah,
just
like-
enjoy being 18.
It's
No, it's
fine.
like,
Yeah,
I
like,
was
you
a
gotta
kid,
just-
But I was trying to be grown.
But I wanted to be grown. I didn't do a good job
Watch
at it.
cousin Skeeter or something.
It's
Relax.
also the security. It's also
I
the
can't.
security of it all
Yeah, it's
because
the
you're like,
security of it all,
oh, you
yeah.
know, like I'm out here, I'm working, I'm doing
makes
whatever.
you feel-
I want a
That's
nigga
the
to
same.
take care of me.
But yeah, that's
Okay?
the same thing with the little niggas on the block though. Like you know who to
Facts.
prey on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you know who's in a bad situation. I need another couple dollars.
to be honest, if our
I'm
daddy was
saying-
a little bit more available.
And
That's
that
a
was something
fact.
I was gonna.
Yeah,
That's something I was
that's
gonna
a
say.
fact, you know?
But I grew up with a daddy, and I still was stupid.
I said available.
Yeah, I mean that happened.
Emotionally
available.
and physically.
I got an episode. Damn, this is crazy. Episode 66, emotionally unavailable. My mother was so mad at me, man. Somebody showed. I know who did it. I won't say who did it, but somebody showed my mother that episode. My mother was tight, and I told her you gonna have to hold that because I ain't telling no lies.
Right.
I understand.
Yeah,
I think my
parents
mom
need to
tried
take
It's just
accountability.
painful sometimes.
But you know, I told the story about when I got jumped and she ain't do nothing. I was 12 years old.
Wait, what you wanted her to do?
So
He was
I mean-
12.
Ride for you?
he was a baby.
He was 12.
12 is your number. You should play the lotto.
Asking. I'm just
I
curious.
wanted her to
your
get out of
number.
bed and check on me.
Oh, okay. I thought you
did
meant like get
nothing.
revenge.
No,
She didn't do
nothing.
nothing.
So this what happened, right? So me and my man Omar, my mother, she's still to this day, she gonna send you. She's very particular on supermarkets. So she want
Understand.
this from that store, this from that store, that
She's
from
my
that store,
family.
that from that store.
Y'all felt that, right?
So-
Trauma.
I live not far, but 161 Mall is a ways away a little.
Yeah.
Right? You know, the plaza, is Fupa Bazaar right there. So
Ooh,
she
I love
want, yeah, so she used to want me to go there, get the sales and all that, right? Had I went by myself, I would have took the bus there and the bus back, right?
Okay.
But I was hanging out with my homie Omar.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, we gonna walk there and we take the bus back. Cause I can't swipe this bitch 4 times. No way. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But we gonna swipe twice, you're not gonna know the difference.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We ain't even make it halfway there, right? So on this very day, I was in 5th grade. I was 11. And I lost my confidence in the cops that day because the cops was across the street while we was getting spanked. Pause.
Sadly, the cops
And-
make confidence very young
Still a
as a
nigga.
black man.
Getting
Our
spanked.
first pause on the podcast.
It was 15. It was 15 dudes. You know what I'm saying? And they was standing by the
15?
trash.
They stole your groceries,
Yeah, me and him. Yeah, me and
and they
Omar.
stole your groceries.
Nah, we ain't make it.
They didn't
We ain't
get there.
make it.
Okay, sorry, I thought we
ain't
made
even
it
Make
there.
it. You know what
They
I'm
stole
saying?
their trapper keepers, bitch.
Yeah, they
They were
took my
over
hat
it?
and my chain. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And they were standing by the trash can, so they had like canes,
Fucking
a
grind.
whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff. So we got hit with canes and brooms,
It
a whole
wasn't your
bunch
fault.
of shit.
Yeah, it wasn't
It's really
your
Right?
bad. Yeah,
So so we got there. So then I ended up grabbing Omar off the ground. I kicked somebody in the nuts. We ran across the street.
Good.
That's why I believe in the story of when Moses parted the Red Sea. Because, he parted the Red Sea and, it went this way. And then when they were going to come, it went...
Come on now. What
You know
the
what I'm
traffic
saying?
do?
So-
What traffic do?
We just ran into the street, though. And maybe it paused, maybe it did it. But we didn't get hit by no cars. I know it was green light and we just ran.
Well,
Y'all made it, yes.
So, God had a plan that day. You know what I'm saying? So we made it across the street. 2 fat ass ugly cops with mayo on their faces were like, yeah, we was on lunch break, bro.
So they saw you and were just like,
I'm like,
I'm
yo,
clocked out.
one more bang.
I'm clocked out.
Yeah, like, wow,
Fucking
tuna melt on
protect and
their
serve,
face.
ladies and
I'm like,
gentlemen.
the fuck? Like,
That's what we got.
You know, as a peace officer, they ain't supposed to do that. You could have
they
definitely
make a
brought them up with
U-turn.
some
They put us in the
charges.
back of the truck. They make a U-turn. We go in front of the building. Everybody scatter. Then homie like, yo, we gonna drop you off down the block. I said, no, you driving us home.
No, the fuck you not.
And like, you just said that loud in front of everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you driving us home. My parents pay taxes. Like, stop playing.
I'm having to
fact.
right
That's a
here.
fact.
Stop
That's
playing.
a fact.
So they dropped us over at the crib. I walk inside the house. My mom's asleep. I'm on my clothes is ripped. I'm bleeding and all that.
Oh, baby.
Right? I go in there and I'm like, yo, ma, got jumped, whatever. She's like, yo, you still got the money in the Metro card? I was like, yeah. She's like, all right, put it on the table, get out. That's all she ain't. So
Get
that's what I'm
out.
saying. That's
Where
what
you
she
supposed
did.
to go?
I went to my man's house. But she was just like, get out the room. She was asleep. She was like, get out the room. But she didn't get up out of bed. She ain't show no concern. She didn't do nothing.
She didn't ask you to turn the light
You know what
to
I'm
see your
saying?
face.
Nothing. Like, she ain't come check on me, like, nothing. Not a scar, nothing. So that's when I lost my confidence in my moms.
So, question.
Oh, damn.
Is your mom the type to be like revising history kind of lady where it's
Nah, my mom is Suge Knight baby sister. Like,
Okay. I can see that.
She's a gangster. My mom is a gangster, bro. Like,
You were supposed to
that
take that L and be
Hell
right or go
like,
handle it yourself
come on, my
from her
nigga. Like, I grew up in
perspective.
poverty,
But
in the house, nigga.
Your
Like,
mom's
what you
is
talking
Cookie
about?
from Empire.
Yeah, word, nigga. Like, you hold that down, nigga. You got my
nigga,
money.
you should have fought back harder.
Yeah, nigga, you got my money in my Metro card? Yeah, go sit down, nigga. Go get some
Has
water.
she turned to Christ now?
Who?
Your mother.
My mom? Nah, she still run. Hell no.
Because then they turn to Christ and then they in denial. What do
Nah,
you mean
not
I was
my
always
mother.
there for you? I never.
Do it.
How dare you? I was there for you all your life. How you gonna tell people that? What is wrong with you?
Wait, do comedian,
And I've
do comedian.
been
Do the voice.
No,
Yo, you had me dying in the car the other day.
it was organic.
Yeah, but damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Does anybody like give you a hug specifically about that?
Right.
Nah, I was at Omar's house. Omar's mother.
Omar gave you a hug?
Omar's mom.
Omar's
She ordered us pizza. We ordered Fast and Furious.
Shout out to you, Omar's mom.
She goes to church.
Yeah, she. Nah.
Stop it.
She did say.
Somebody goes to
Yeah.
church. They
Why
have a
you
heart.
be a good mother?
That too.
No, she's
Because maybe God touched them a little bit.
They own their own business, so she's conscious enough to be a present mother. My mother
That's
was on
'cause of the
survival
Lord.
mode. You know,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
That's why I told her.
Has her head lifted from the clouds or lifted from the smoke,
Yeah.
I guess is what I'm saying. Or she's still
Nah,
kind of
she
survival.
still run death row.
As a result,
Somebody got
as a result of her listening to the episode, has she acknowledged
Hell
what
no.
she made you
was
feel?
tight.
She was just mad.
She didn't tell me she saw it. She told my aunt she saw it.
Of course.
And then your aunt cursed you out.
Yeah, my aunt. I was unapologetically myself. I mean, she got the whole lot. Did I lie? You know what I'm saying? And this is for all my aunts.
Ooh.
She's your sister, not your mother. Even though she raised you, and
That's
my grandmother was in the States holding it down to bring everybody over, she's never gonna be your actual mother. She's my mother. I lived under her roof.
That's true.
I see her in a whole different light.
Absolutely.
You feel me? And me and my aunt, shout out to Titi Jessie. I love you to death because she's up. So she's conscious enough to know, like, she has to listen. Like, oh, like, I see my sister, and
perspectives.
you know what I'm saying? She sees both sides.
Right.
There's others, relatives that just can't see her in another light.
one-sided.
But you don't know what it was
Double
like living with her. Like,
Right.
it was different.
Ooh, I got them too. Don't worry about
That's
it.
a fact. You know what I'm saying?
I got them minus
I
the
started
mama.
playing baseball to get the fuck out my house.
Triggered right now.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
that why you
It's
started
different.
playing baseball so
That's
you
a
can learn how
fact.
to
I saw
swing
that
correctly?
sheet. I saw that sheet on the mailbox. I took that shit and ran upstairs. I'm trying to play
Well, you
baseball.
see, you went
Right.
to go play baseball. I was looking for 30-year-old niggas with cars.
Yeah, I mean, we all healing from something.
I'm just
And on
see how
that
that-
note,
you see how-
look at
circle.
We all healing from something. You see how
It
that
is a full
comes back?
circle. It is a
Come
full
on
circle.
now.
But you know what? That's a great place, I think, to go ahead and stop. We are having a great ass time.
That's a fact.
This is fun.
Fire.
It's gonna be very fun. But what we're gonna do, listeners and viewers, Shout out to the viewers because this is our first actual
Visual
for our podcast.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
we're audio, but we're here we
want you
are.
to hear us, not
It's a
speak.
great start.
Yeah.
It's a great
Here we
start.
are.
It's
Yeah.
a luxury
So
to see us.
we're gonna keep the party going over at the Conversations with Zoe podcast. If you want to hear that topic and hear our topic for the day, because we just finished this game, we ain't even really got into no shit yet, y'all. Y'all, we finna get into it. So yes, pop over to there, and we're gonna see you on the other side.
Yeah, grab a drink in the meantime.
Oh yeah, definitely grab a drink because we're gonna keep drinking and we're gonna keep hanging out.
Conversations with Zoe.
As usual, rate us 5 stars everywhere that you stalk your exes.
Yes.
And do all your fun shit.
Yeah.
You know, we
All the
love it.
creepy shit.
We love it.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Be
All of that.
filter.
All of that.
Fact.
Oh, thank you. I like the way you say our
Send us an
name.
email.
Right? Say it in Spanish. Okay, just kidding.
No.
Anyway, stay strong. Stay black. Don't die from his girlfriend because she's finna beat my ass. I think. I feel like
She's gonna fight you.
she's gonna fight
Go
me.
to therapy and then maybe you won't.
Yeah, maybe.
Heal from your trauma.
Yeah, that's true.
And stand clear of the
the
closing
closing
doors.
doors.
All right, see you on the other side.
Ew.